From broke to CEO's love, a heroic act that changed his life. Have you ever wondered how one simple moment of kindness can turn a life around forever? Imagine being on the edge of giving up, broke, lost, and invisible, when suddenly, a stranger's unexpected act pulls you back from the brink. This is the story of Marcus, a man whose world shattered into pieces, only to be rebuilt by hope, courage, and the kindness of one person. What happened next will leave you speechless. Marcus sat alone on the cold bench of a rundown bus station in downtown Chicago. The sun was setting, casting long shadows over cracked pavement and graffiti-scarred walls. His clothes were worn thin, the threadbare fabric hanging loosely over his gaunt frame. Just hours ago, he'd lost his last job, the one chance he had to keep his small apartment. Now, with no money, no prospects, and nowhere to go, despair settled deep in his chest like a heavy stone. His hands trembled as he clutched a crumpled envelope. Inside, the final eviction notice. The bitter smell of rain-soaked cardboard and city grime filled the air. Around him, people hurried by, faces blank, eyes avoiding his. Marcus felt invisible, forgotten, worthless. Why does it have to be this way? He whispered to himself. What's left when you lose everything? At that moment, a small commotion near the food stall caught his attention. A young woman dressed in a worn jacket but with a determined gleam in her eyes was handing out sandwiches and warm coffee to the homeless gathered nearby. Her name was Lily, a volunteer from a local shelter, working late into the evening despite her own struggles. As she approached Marcus, she smiled warmly. "Here, this is for you," she said, gently pressing a sandwich into his hand. Marcus looked up, startled by the genuine kindness in her voice. For a long moment, he just stared, unsure if this kindness was real or some cruel trick. Then, a flicker of something he hadn't felt in months stirred inside him. Hope. "Thank you," he said quietly, his voice cracking. Lily nodded. "You're not alone, okay? There are people who care." That simple exchange sparked a change Marcus didn't yet understand. He began to return to the shelter Lily helped run, slowly reconnecting with the world he thought had shut its doors on him. But the road back was anything but easy. Every day brought new challenges, cold nights, hard work, rejection, but also small victories. One rainy afternoon, Marcus sat outside a café, watching customers through fogged windows, longing for a life he once had. He overheard a conversation between the cafe owner and a customer about a struggling local business needing help with deliveries. A sudden idea struck Marcus. Maybe he could help, even with his limited skills. Summoning all his courage, he approached the owner, a middle-aged man named Mr. Thompson. "I know things are tough right now," Marcus began hesitantly, "but I'd like to help with deliveries or anything you need. I just want to work." Mr. Thompson looked at Marcus for a long moment, then smiled. "All right, let's give it a shot." That small job became Marcus's lifeline. He worked tirelessly, often late into the night, determined to prove himself. One evening, after a particularly grueling day, he noticed the cafe owner struggling with a new delivery app on his phone. "Need a hand?" Marcus offered. Relieved, Mr. Thompson handed over the phone. Marcus quickly figured out the app and suggested a few improvements. The owner's eyes lit up. "You've got talent, kid. Ever thought about business?" Marcus shrugged, a shy smile creeping across his face. "Not really. I just want to make it." Over the next few months, Marcus's role expanded. He helped organize deliveries, managed inventory, and even began learning about customer service and marketing. Mr. Thompson became more than an employer, he became a mentor. Then came the moment no one saw coming. The cafe's main investor suddenly pulled out, threatening closure. Marcus stepped forward with a plan, a partnership idea that could save the business and create jobs for others struggling in the neighborhood. With Lily's support, he pitched it passionately to local community leaders. To everyone's surprise, the plan was approved. Marcus went from delivery boy to business partner, transforming not just the cafe, but the lives of those around him. His story became an emblem of resilience and kindness, a living proof that a helping hand at the right time can rewrite destinies. One crisp autumn day, as Marcus stood outside the cafe now bustling with customers, he looked at Lily and said, "If you hadn't given me that sandwich, I don't know where I'd be." She smiled gently. "You had the strength inside you all along. I just helped you see it." Can you imagine how that simple act, a sandwich, a smile, changed a man's fate? It's a powerful reminder that kindness isn't just charity. It's the spark that lights the darkest path. If Marcus's journey touched your heart, don't forget to like and share this video. Have you ever experienced or witnessed a moment where kindness changed everything? Tell us your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. And if you want to see more inspiring stories like this, hit that subscribe button and check out our next video. You won't believe the incredible journey waiting there. Remember, every small act of kindness can change a life, maybe even yours.